Question number 8 is the sign of a sum of alpha plus 2 pi. There's a sum and difference identity that we need to use in order to evaluate this. So we're going to use the sign of a sum, and I know they got two signs here, but the sign of alpha plus beta, then we use the sign of alpha, cosine of beta, plus the cosine of alpha, sine of beta. So when we start learning these, and as you go through this and you start memorizing, you know that the sine of the first times the cosine of the second plus the cosine of the first cosine of the second is kind of how you're going to work this. So, all right, even if I misspoke, here's how we're going to apply it. Here's our identity. It says the sine of two angles added together is equal to the sine of the first angle, which is alpha, take it times the cosine of the second angle, which is 2 pi. I'm directly applying this identity here. Sine of the first, cosine of the second, plus, then we switch to the cosine of the first angle. The cosine of our first angle in this one is alpha, times the sine of the second angle, which is 2 pi. So that's applying the trig identity, which is called a sum identity. The cosine of 2 pi, well, 2 pi is one complete rotation around here, and since cosines harvest the x values, the x value at that ordered pair is 1. So it's really just the sine of alpha times 1, plus the cosine of alpha times the sine of 2 pi. Well, the sine of 2 pi harvests your y value, which is 0, so it's cosine of alpha times 0. Well, 0 times any number is 0, so it's just the sine of alpha times 1, or just sine of alpha. So the sine of alpha plus 2 pi is just sine of alpha, or letter A.